Good evening and welcome to our home. Uh, in my life, I've had the opportunity of handling firearms from the 1800s, Colt Remingtons, uh, in trapdoor Springfields. I've handled 73 Winchesters, just Harper Ferry muskets. Really, really interesting firearms. But the one I'm going to show you tonight is the neatest thing, something you'd only see in museums. The pistol I'm going to show you is a 1777 Charleville flintlock pistol. These pistols were cavalry models, and they were sold and given to the Continental Army to fight the Revolutionary War by France. They were made in Charleville, France. They were also made in Etienne, France. They're just a unique, wonderful, wonderful pistol, and I'll show you some about them. They feature a brass frame that's cast, and the brass frame is cast one piece. The trigger guard's cast and added onto it. Brass butt plate, steel hammer, steel frizzen and pan, or brass frame, pan, steel barrel. At the time, France had the strongest steel in the world. Just absolutely remarkable. It has a belt clip on the side because it was a cavalry model, so you could put it on your belt and carry it. The handgun is 69 caliber. It is really something to behold, and I'll take you through the steps of loading it. When you went to load the flintlock pistol, the first thing you did was dump a powder charge down the barrel. You then took the ball, and it's a rather large hunk of pure lead, and you put it in a wadding, and you took the ramrod, and you rammed the ball home. When the ball was seated, you replaced the ramrod. You then cocked the hammer, and in the hammer is a piece of flint that's held into a clamp, has leather on either side of it. You put a small amount of black powder into the pan, which is made out of brass, molded on the side. You close the frizzen and pan cover. When you're ready to fire the firearm, you fired it, the hammer came forward, the flint struck the frizzen, knocking it out of the way, sending sparks into the pan, igniting the black powder charge. The black powder charge ignition then carried through the flash hole into the barrel, igniting the main charge in the barrel, sending the ball, huge chunk of lead, out the barrel. Quite a step. When you fired these, you had to hold very steady because it took time for all of that to happen. So not a lot of accuracy in the pistol. Like I told you, this pistol could have served in the Revolutionary War. If it could talk, it could tell us stories we wouldn't believe. The Revolutionary War ended, most hostilities ended in 1781. The Paris Treaty was signed in 1783. This gun then went on to serve in 1799. It became the first United States pistol bought under contract to supply to our military. And the military at the time were the United States Marines. It was the U.S. model 1799. It looks exactly like this pistol, the Charleville 1777. The firearm saw use with the Marines in the Barbary coast of Africa and the Barbary Wars, where it fought the Barbary pirates under Thomas Jefferson's time period. It was later replaced with the Harper's Ferry, one of our national armories, in 1805 with the model 1805 pistol, which again bore a lot of resemblance to it, was a flintlock. And a few years later, they were all converted to percussion cap pistols. Just an extremely, extremely unique piece of history. 240-year-old Revolutionary War flintlock pistol. During the Barbary Wars, 800,000 European and Americans were sold into slavery by the Barbary pirates. History. I love it. Hope you enjoyed tonight's lesson. Thank you.